Okay, thank you for clicking on this video. You could have clicked on a different video, no coincidences. And whatever I say in this video is just for education / inspiration purposes. No promises, no guarantees, no medical claims whatsoever. But this is an article that appeared on a website, a publication website called sdnews.com. The source link is in the description below this video. But the article has a title which is called UC San Diego Study, How Obesity Dismantles Mitochondria. And more of these articles appear, mitochondria being the powerhouse of our cells. The article reads, the number of people with obesity has nearly tripled since 1975, resulting in a worldwide epidemic. While lifestyle factors like diet and exercise play a role in the development and progression of obesity, scientists have come to understand that obesity is also associated with intrinsic metabolic abnormalities. Now, researchers from the University of California, San Diego School of Medicine have shed new light on how obesity affects our mitochondria, the all-important energy production or producing structures of our cells. And when you do yourself a favor, if you want to do yourself a favor, go to Google right now and look up the word mitochondria. Mitochondria is a scientific word, and perhaps you've learned it at school with biology, but mitochondria are your little organelles, the cells within your cells. And the function of mitochondria are to produce energy from where your cells blossom or die. So healthy mitochondria, healthy life, healthy body, healthy mind, healthy organs, a healthy nervous system. And unhealthy mitochondria could lead to death even. But I don't want to be too dramatic, but have a look at how important mitochondria is for your well-being. So now also this research claims that obesity is being linked to bad health in mitochondria. So in a study, it continues reading, and I quote, in a study published on January 29th, 2023, and today it's February the 1st, 2024, but in a study published on January 29th, January the 29th, in the year 2023, in Nature Metabolism, which is another magazine, the researchers found that when mice were fed a high-fat diet, mitochondria within their fat cells broke apart into smaller mitochondria with reduced capacity for burning fat. Further, they discovered that this process is controlled by a single gene. By deleting this gene from the mice, they were able to protect them from excess weight gain, even when they ate the same high-fat diet as other mice. Now, caloric overload from overeating can lead to weight gain and also triggers a metabolic cascade that reduces energy burning, making obesity even worse, said Alan Saltiel, PhD professor in the Department of Medicine at UC San Diego School of Medicine. The gene, he quotes, the gene we identified is a critical part of that transition from healthy weight to obesity. Obesity, it continues reading, obesity which affects more than 40% of adults in the United States, occurs when the body accumulates too much fat, which is primarily stored in adipose tissue, adipose tissue. Now, I'm not a scientist, so apologies for my pronunciation. Adipose tissue normally provides important mechanical benefits by cushioning vital organs, by cushioning, so protecting vital organs and providing insulation. It also has important metabolic functions such as releasing hormones and other cellular signaling molecules that instruct other tissues to burn or store energy. And just to come back, as a side note, just to come back of the function of mitochondria. Mitochondria is actually using food particles and oxygen, oxygen. So your breathing and your eating has a direct effect on whether your mitochondria are being supported or not. So mitochondria is taking food particles particles out of oxygen and transfers that into what they call ATP, which is an abbreviation of adenosine triphosphate, and that's the energy. ATP is basically electricity, and electricity we need in order to have our cells, the billions of trillions, gazillions of cells that we have, to have them work well. So that's a side note on how important mitochondria are. Mitochondria are also known as the powerhouse of our cells, the powerhouse of our life, actually. Some even call it the holy or godly organelles. Now, just to continue this article, in the case of caloric imbalances like obesity, the ability of fat cells to burn energy starts to fail, which is one reason why it can be difficult for people with obesity to lose weight. How these metabolic abnormalities start is among the biggest mysteries surrounding obesity. Now the answer, to answer this question, it continues reading in this article, it's actually the publication of an article, of a study, okay? So this is a publication that a study was made, and the link of the actual study I'll put in the description as well for those who are more medical or scientifically inclined. So to answer this question, the researchers fed mice a high-fat diet and measured the impact of this diet on their fat cells, mitochondria, structures within cells that help burn fat. Okay, so in order to measure the impact of this diet on their fat cells, mitochondria, structures within cells that help burn fat, they discovered an unusual phenomenon. After consuming a high-fat diet, mitochondria in parts of the mice adipose tissue underwent fragmentation, splitting into many smaller, ineffective mitochondria that burned less fat. How cool is that? There's another... well, anyway, let me continue reading. And I'm reading this for the first time, mind you. So this is live and direct, just a little health news video. And I will spin this video into a solution, mind you, at the end. So stay for a little while. There's only I think 5 more minutes reading, and then I'll spin it into a possible solution that will blow your mind / knock your hair back and knock your socks off for the next 50 generations. There's a true breakthrough in mitochondria enhancement. I'll continue reading and finishing this little publication that reads, in addition to discovering this metabolic effect, they also discovered that it is driven by the activity of single molecule called RAIE. RAIE has many functions, including helping break down mitochondria when they malfunction. The new research suggests that when this molecule is overactive, it interferes with the normal functioning of mitochondria, triggering the metabolic issues associated with obesity. in essence, it continues, and I quote, this is a quote of this gentleman, this doctor called Saltiel, and he quotes, in essence, chronic activation of RAIA appears. Well, anyway, I'm going to give you the link so you can read it as well. Okay? But he says, in essence, chronic activation of RAIA, apologies, my English is my second language, appears to play a critical role in suppressing energy expenditure in obesity adipose tissue, said Saltiel, this physician. By understanding, he quotes, by understanding this mechanism, we are one step closer to developing targeted therapies that could address weight gain and associated metabolic dysfunctions by increasing fat burning. I'll tell you one thing, while, and this is a little side note again, this is not part of the article, okay? This is just my free-willed observation. But while all these universities, doctors, scientists, neurologists, you name them, all these difficult titles do their research, we deliver a solution. And again, I can't wait to give you the good news. So the medical world, the big pharma world, they're all into studying and obviously very important, not to underestimate it. But I do believe that we have a solution for this in order to support and enhance your mitochondria with brand new nanotech uptake systems that will blow your mind. So anyway, let me just continue this article and then go into the solution. But by deleting, it continues reading this article of sdnews.com, by deleting the gene associated with RAIA, the researchers were able to protect the mice against diet-induced weight gain. Delving deeper into the biochemistry at play, the researchers found that some of the proteins affected by RAIA in mice are analogous to human proteins, analogous to human proteins that are associated with obesity and insulin resistance, suggesting that similar mechanisms may be driving human obesities. And then it finishes by another quote of this gentleman, this doctor. He says the direct comparison between the fundamental biology we discovered and real clinical outcomes underscores the relevance of the findings to humans and suggests we may be able to help treat or prevent obesity by targeting the RAIA pathway with new therapies, said this gentleman called Saltiel. And then he continues, and that's the last quote, and then this publication is pretty well finished. He quotes, "We're only just beginning to understand the complex metabolism of the disease, but the future possibilities are exciting." And I also put a link underneath this YouTube video or somewhere on this page of the full study. And that's really a scientific study. I saw it, and it's ram-packed with information, including graphs and examples and co-authors that also have helped writing this study. It's a huge study. So basically, what this means is that mitochondria, bad mitochondria, or not well functioning mitochondria does affect whether you suffer from obesity or not. Now, let me go to the solution, and give me a moment. I'll switch gears to my my whiteboard, and this is really the spin on this article, because I don't believe that well, obviously every every state of health is being created by bad behavior, by bad habits, okay? And I do believe that, I don't know, approximately 70 to 90% of the products that you purchase in any supermarket worldwide is filled with horrible stuff that literally kills children and so on and so forth. But I don't want to be too dramatic, and I don't want to be too politically incorrect. But I've been studying this for the last at least 35 years, up to macrobiotics and up to extreme forms of molecular cooking and molecular molecular and energy wisdom or knowledge. But basically the new breakthrough right now, and I don't it's hard to believe that people will wait for solutions of the medical world that will come with therapies slash medicine or all kinds of ailment resolving solutions without actually being able to adjust our behavior, our habits. So if you really want to stay healthy, obviously exercise, eat a variety of fantastic organic foods, and you won't find yourself being obese. And meditate and become a source being, a real person that lives deliberately. So when you start living deliberately, I don't believe that you need to wait for all those studies and so on and so forth. So the real cause of obesity, I do believe, and that's my statement, is fear. And fear creates identities in where we think we need all kinds of stuff in order to get rid of those identities, because you're totally, completely, 100% always we are at this moment being bombarded approximately 2,000 times more than in the time of Buddha, or the times that there wasn't social media and advertisement and big companies playing nasty games. So the whole system is rigged, and the supermarkets are full of horrible bad food. Almost nothing is to be trusted. So it's a huge problem. It's deeper than only waiting for the latest quick fix thing of the big pharma world or the scientists. With all respect, obviously, they also do their best, but on the other side, they're also part of companies raking in billions at the cost of many people's lives. Okay, and they do that deliberately. Please, I mean, I don't want to again sound too dramatic, but I've sat in unicorn billion-dollar companies boardrooms. I listened to politics and the politicians and the food mafiosa, and it's unbelievable that the moral compass is so crazy that it's almost like wow, you know, it's worse than any plain old crazy war that I've ever seen in my life, in my short lifetime. But anyway, let me spin this in a possible solution, and no medical claims in, no promises. I do not take any responsibility of the results that you get from my publications, videos, podcasts, or the products and services that I point my finger towards and suggest you have a look at. But at this moment, I would like to suggest that you learn all about the new mitochondria enhancement nanotechnology health formulas that are being released at the moment. So if you really want to know how to recover without making these huge changes, as in your complete lifestyle and becoming a monk, so to speak, you're able to look at an opportunity that has been created by a gentleman, or actually two founders of the company, and they are called, first of all, you have the CEO CEO, Mr. Roger Hill. And then you have Dr. Bevan Elliott. He is the doctor on board. Those are the two co-founders of a company called MOREMITO. And they now are releasing two products. First of all, a new UltraMito product called Restore 3.0, and another which is a tincture. And I'll show you the ingredients. I'll show you the secret, the Coca-Cola secret, so to speak. And they are introducing a new formula of a gel called Rejuvenate 2.0, also safe for pets and children, which says enough. Now basically, now available 100% plant-based and organic. And let me just show you the ingredients in order to blow your mind. And what you see in your screen, and again the date is the 1st of February 2024, but this is the new formula, the ingredients of Restore 3.0, which is a virgin oil and a black seed, with other words black cumin seed oil, which are both whole foods and superfoods on itself, but it's a tincture based on those two marvelous oils. And then there are 42 nanotized, so very small particles of ingredients that are all supportive to your mitochondria. And every single ingredient is completely organic, fully plant-based, and none of them jitters or bad stuff or cocaine or caffeine or whatever crap they put in all kinds of supplements that gets lost in your digestive system slash stomach acids. So this new formula, these 42 nanotized supporting ingredients of your mitochondria, are combined with a very unique patented uptake system that they are being delivered straight to your mitochondria, straight to your cells, instead of again being lost like all those supplements that are 7 to 15 times too expensive, which are getting lost in your digestive system and into your and getting lost by stomach acids. So this is the good news, all right? So you're able now to purchase a product called Restore 3.0 as a tincture, and also a gel version, but they have other ingredients in it, and they work from the gel, the Rejuvenate gel, the Rejuvenate 2.0 formula of the which is a gel, works from the outside in with all kinds of marvelous ingredients in it, different than Restore 3.0, because that works from the inside out. So if you'd like to restore all those shallow diseases and all those the medical books have been tripled since the 70s, and I've witnessed that with all kinds of ailments, skin ailments, heart and vascular diseases, mental diseases like Alzheimer's and you name it, and obesity and all kinds of horrible diseases in your nervous system. The symptoms have tripled due to those bad the bad diets that are being forced by indoctrinated, fear-based advertising campaigns of these huge food companies. I can't even call them food companies. They're literally delivering stuff that is killing us en masse worldwide. And if it gets regulated in the United States, they move to China and they make China as #1 obesity company in the world. And if it doesn't work, a country in the world, and if it doesn't work there, they go to Africa. It's like truly, it's truly a mass murderous group of companies that literally kill more people than any war that you've ever seen in your history books. They actually support wars. But anyway, again, not to be dramatized, and I'm not from the company. Let me tell you that as a disclaimer as well. This is just my crazy observations slash viewpoints, and they're just viewpoints, okay? So please do with it what you like, and there's also a lot of marvelous stuff happening from all the profits that are being made with those companies, but basically in the true nature they're killers without any doubt. That's my quote, okay? So the disclaimer again, no medical advice, no claims, no promises, no guarantees. Make a free will decision. Do not let yourself be hyped by me or who or whatever, and do not use money that you can't miss. All right, so take care of your basic needs first, and those you love, and consult others. Keep consulting others. And this video is for education and inspiration purposes only, and the amounts or the results mentioned or anything that I mention here is only as an example. This is absolutely no medical or scientific or financial advice, and the results really depends on your own effort, lifestyle, etc., etc. Your own thoughts even. And I do certainly not take any responsibility for the results you get from my suggestions and or the products and services that I want you or that I inspire you to look at. Now, in the 30 to 40 years that I've been truly studying health overall, mental, physical, and so on and so forth, I've not seen anything like this in my entire life. So you either start really living deliberately monk-wise, which I did for a long time, 16 years non-stop. I read 5 books at the same time. I've been completely, how do you say it, enlightened slash practiced the most intriguing, crazy enlightenment processes that you ever come across. And I literally lived on Tiva sandals on one of the most beautiful islands in the world, living from macrobiotic food and seeing the sun come up and the sun come down on pink beaches with azure blue waters. Like I literally lived and still live in heaven on earth. But basically this company MOREMITO blows my mind. The ingredients and the combination of the uptake system, the patented uptake system that delivers 42 nanotized ingredients straight to your mitochondria, straight to your cells, from where your body is able to recover. So it's not that the ingredients do the stuff, but the mitochondria are being supported in such a way with carefully chosen ingredients that the mitochondria give enough ATP energy to your cells in order for your body to recover from the inside out. How cool is that? Who would have thought that somebody like Dr. Bevan Elliott, with the CEO, came up with this marvelous combination? So the uptake system, together with the huge amounts of nanotized ingredients that are all supportive, organic and plant-based, is the trick. Now the company itself, you're able to now start your own business and literally grant this to other people without even having to purchase it yourself. So you're able, even when you're broke, down and out, and you don't have enough money to purchase the products yourself, you're able to start this marvelous opportunity without any mandatory purchases. How cool is that? So you're able to start earning money by sharing your own affiliate link, your own website, your own online business for free. No mandatory weekly or monthly orders. Now, no fuzz or weird upsells, more effective than, in many ways, more effective than CBD, CBDA and or THC or wheat oil. And believe me, I represented a company, I still represent a company that is producing the best CBD oil in the world, but this surpasses it, I must admit. 100% organic and plant-based. Unique nanotech absorption technology, I told you about, patented. It works at cell and DNA level. Now the next level is energy and godlike vibes, but it works on cell and DNA level. From the inside out, this tincture, and from the outside in, the gel. And there are generous profits and team commissions to be earned when you really grant this to other people, to help other people with this. Now everyone keeps using it, according to the company, due to the fast uptake system and the results. There's lots and lots of testimonials in the back office, so the moment you register for free, you have access to lots and lots of testimonials. Also look at this YouTube channel for testimonials, and it's marketable worldwide. It's being able to be shipped worldwide due to its pure pure ingredients, so no customs or no funny problems that you will occur shipping stuff that is banned in other countries. So marketable worldwide. How cool is that? And it's almost God in a bottle. I don't mean to say this in order to upset people. It's obviously there's nothing like the higher power, but however you experience that, but it's almost God in a bottle. I haven't seen anything like it yet. So join for free and earn without purchasing yourself, if that's something that you need to do first. No ownership requirements, etc., etc. There are commissions based on volumes, but don't worry about it. That's the next stage. Start registering for free. Click links below. And no tricks, no games, no gimmicks, no secrets, no hidden agendas. So click links underneath this video and register for free. And I'll also be able to help you with fully automated follow-up video funnel systems with autoresponders and email sequences and SMS text messages in order to automate your business and create financial freedom next to fantastic health as well. So as far as I'm concerned, love yourself, love others. The other way around works better. Believe me, love others in order to love yourself. So if all fails, I don't care what you've tried, if all fails, helping others helps the best. Believe me, it saved my life, and I don't want to talk down to you. I don't want to be your typical upline MLM, network marketing guru, pimp, priest, or whatever separating titles people give themselves. So 2024, as far as I'm concerned, super healthy and financially free. No mandatory purchases. Start for free right away. So if you're really looking for real energy, like if you want energy, and if you are looking for a new way of a way to be super efficient in 2024, and if you really want to know how to recover, live but one day at a time, have a look at this marvelous opportunity. Happy New Year, still in order as far as I'm concerned. Right time, right products, right team. Click links below right away. Start for free, no mandatory purchases. And would it be okay to also click the little icons, the little buttons underneath this YouTube video, like the little like, thumbs up icon? Then this video will be ranked a little higher, so you'll give other people the opportunities to look at it as well. And then there's also a little word spelled share underneath this YouTube video. When you hit the little share option, you're able to share this video on your social media platforms. Please do that. Sharing is caring. And use all my videos, whatever is on my YouTube channel or channels or whatever publications, to put on your own channels, and use your own links in the description. And would it be okay to also hit a little bell icon so you'll be notified as if you work at McDonald's whenever I upload a new video, or whenever we upload new videos and new information. So hit that little bell icon and become a member of this channel when you grant me the opportunity to help you in order to help myself. No codependency there. And then last but not least, I hope I haven't upset too many people, CEOs or shareholders, but it's about time that you are being more responsible about feeding people worldwide, and take it and use it to your advantage. But basically the most important thing, and that really saved my life, and I'm not saying that as your motivational speaker, NLP indoctrination, mass indoctrination, hypnotizing guru as well. I'm just saying that to hear that myself, but how to practice the law of attraction, because a lot of people are selling information about the law of attraction, like courses and $3,000, $6,000 or $9,000 hallelujah to the guru mass indoctrination circuses, which is cool too, but that's a mega industry. But basically, and you don't necessarily have to purchase very expensive courses or ebooks or events of The Secret. Those are huge sales funnels, which is cool too. But how to practice the law of attraction without any cost, and you're able to do that yourself, and it saved my life. I'm not saying that to again teach you anything. I don't want to create students, but basically how to practice it and how I saved my own life is being grateful. I had no idea that gratitude has such an effect on your well-being. And what happens when you're grateful, and especially when you're grateful for things that are not here yet, that's how you practice the law of attraction. You attract that which you are, which you think. So whatever thought you have a result to your, that has a direct result of the opportunities that you see. Because what happens when you're grateful, so when you're now already grateful for the person that you would like to become, even though you're not it yet, even though you're sick as hell, no matter what your situation is, and if you're grateful, when you're grateful for the circumstances that you would like to live in, even though your circumstances are not here yet, and your circumstances suck, and when you're grateful for the material wealth, like whatever, car, boat, yacht, fashion, jewelry, the material wealth that you would like to enjoy here now on earth, you don't have to die for it, or blow yourself up in order to enter into heaven. When you're able to be grateful for the material wealth that you would like to have in the future, then your mind will open, and when you really do that with all your feelings, with all your emotions, like that's how fake it till you make it works. Okay, so when you use your fantasy, your dreams, so dream bigger, faster. That's what I'm saying. Dream bigger, faster, because you will become that which you are at the moment. You will become that which you are at the moment. That's the big lesson. So be grateful for the person that you would like to become, the circumstances that you would like to live in, and the material wealth that you would like to enjoy here now on earth. And then you'll see that your mind will open again, your attention goes outward, and you'll see opportunities in this world, like this opportunity, and you'll grab that with both hands. That's it, as if there's no tomorrow. While people that are not grateful and that are indoctrinated by fear, going inwards with their attention, because it's a matter of attention outwards and attention inward. And when you go through fear, like those most political, or all political campaigns, all advertising, and all indoctrination is always based on fear. They pump you full of fear, and then they give you the solution. That's the so-called trick. It's being taught at the Ivy League universities that that's the way to become successful, by creating fear and then selling the solution. How sick is that? So you're at this moment being pumped full of fear in all holy books, in all advertising campaigns, in all political campaigns, and however good the cause is, most of the time people are, or it's even this sad that people that do that don't even know that they're doing it. I mean, they really believe that that's the way to go, to create fear in order to then sell the solution, or to actually ego inflate themselves by selling themselves as the savior of the world, so to speak. So basically, fear-based thoughts create identities in order to protect yourself from where you upset other people. They react and now you blame them. That's the reverse psychology and anatomy of addictions, and being addicted to all kinds of products and services that are unhealthy for you, including eating and so on and so forth. So obesity and addictions, and alcohol addiction, and drug addictions, and consumer addictions, and addictions to religion and political systems and countries, and all kinds of outsourcing always is fear-based, from where you create identities that are false in order to protect yourself. So then that's it for now. That's my little 2 cents worth, and then I'll see you and yours definitely, without fear I hope, in the most wonderful resorts, top hotels worldwide, and on the most beautiful beaches of the world, because that lifestyle is there for you too, and you're more and more than worth it. Thank you so much, Dr. Bevan Elliott. Thank you so much, CEO Mr. Roger Hill. You're a champ. Thank you so much for creating this marvelous, marvelous opportunity and what we call compensation plan. It is very unique, and then I'll see you and yours definitely somewhere in the most wonderful locations worldwide. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, when you see this on a page where you can leave your best email address and mobile telephone number, please do so. I'll send you, or will send you, automated email messages and SMS text messages. You will enter into a system, and you'll be able to get out of the system with a simple mouse click. So no indoctrination there. Not too long ago, that's why I played this video of this marvelous yacht that you see. I had a tour through the at the factory that they make these things, all handmade, like literally all handmade. I'm Dutch by nationality, and it's a Dutch yacht broker, yacht maker, and I was invited to have a tour because literally this is one of my dreams, and I hope you witness it, that I'm able to create that with MOREMITO and other opportunities. Thank you so much. God bless.